Taurus, welcome to your weekly message, your weekly reading to speak Olin Odinson. Welcome to my channel. So we would love to happily introduce my lovely kin to the fourth dark moons that we're going to start to read with. Now let's see what the lovely and wise fifth dark moons must say to the Taurus here. Okay. Interesting. Whoa. Okay. Taurus. Taurus! Alright, so we're gonna go in the book real quick. Because I'm still learning these runes. Kalele. And I don't want to take too much of your time watching me look through a book over here. But we do need to get a general sense of what this one means. I always forget. I keep forgetting. I know what it means. I know it is Alguz. There we go. Alguz protection. Thank you. That's all I need to know. Protection. Okay. I love it. I love it. So you guys are recently coming from a very. You feel very graceful right now, Taurus. You feel very graceful. With the Alguz energy present here, this is a very protective force that is with you. But it's kind of in the past position. If we are gonna work with the root runes in this way, this feels like you're coming from a very protective energy. But not protective in the sense where your grip is on a certain thing, but more so it's more lenient with whatever it is. It's like a dog without a leash is what I'm getting. It's like a dog without a leash, and the fact that it's paired with the name of that root. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna learn on camera. Inguz. Wasn't quite necessary, but since it's paired with Inguz, this is the fertility rune. But is actually the male fertile principle. It's a male energy. So, and there's such an emphasis on the male energy. Oh, and I keep seeing it like this too. No, I'm seeing it, okay, I'm seeing it like this. So, I'm seeing it as two X's. It's actually a diamond, right, that just ends up going like that. But, for some reason, especially for this reason, we have Gibble, or Gifu. And it feels like two X's are on top of each other. You see that? You see how quite magical that is? And it feels to me you've recently tapped into a frequency of fertility more than ever, but it's quite protected. It's quite protected in the sense you know what to do with yourself in this connection now, pretty much. You know what to do with how to move forward, because I'm just getting the sense wherever you were coming from, you were kind of not controlling in any way. Not controlling in any way, but I am getting the sense. Oh. Card fell, and it fell on its face. Perfect, I don't look at it yet. It's like, wherever you're coming from, Taurus, so I don't completely lose you guys. If you are confused about a connection, you most definitely aren't. Whatever it is, whatever energy that you're presenting yourself in right now, Taurus, you're completely sure about a connection. And you're so happy about where it's going. Because there's something about it just being the beginning. And your role in the relationship. Something about that, you're releasing your focus and your grip not that it was on it before, as we said previously to this moment. It doesn't feel like your grip was ever on it, but your focus was a little too on it, at least prior to this moment. But now, it feels quite like an open river. I just keep getting this open vibe. I feel like a flower that's opening up and blossoming. Jeez Louise, yep. So we have He of the Fiery Sword, a very, very active principle. This is the masculine principle, excuse me. This is an active force. This is it's interesting because last week is go 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 time, and this is the go 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 energy. Well, Luath is the wild, and mainly that energy, but this is an energy that says go. It's movement forward and nothing but movement forward. And it's interesting how this is the divine masculine, the celestial reflection, and how I mentioned this is the male fertile essence, the male fertility. And I feel like if I'm reading for a male here, or if you're a feminine, divine feminine, dealing with a masculine energy, you're realizing the importance of someone's role in your life, pretty much. Thank you. You're realizing the importance in the runes just moved. The runes just moved. I don't know if you heard that. It kind of like, it wants me to pull another one. Oh wow. Yeah. Wow. Look how similar. Dude. This is quite magical. Look how similar those two are. Oh my god. But the lovely meaning of this one, Othila, is kind of, it's, because it's a general meaning, but let me say it right. What's the word? It's inheriting. It's like you're inheriting a divine masculine in your physical life. Whoever I'm reading for, you're realizing that you're going to inherit someone's masculine energy, or you're going to, and when I say masculine energy, you're going to inherit all of them. And it's like whoever's coming into your life right now, it feels like they're coming in a very fertile time of your life, where you're very receptive to their frequency. I feel like this is just because this is a very masculine energy, and the feminine, not talking about gender, but the feminine in this relationship. By the way, it can there can be a male and female, and the male can be the divine feminine, and the female can be the divine masculine. It just depends on the role that you're playing in this lifetime. I feel like it's very important that I mention that. It might be that that's the case for one of you, whoever I'm reading for. Okay. I feel like, though, Taurus, whatever's happening right now, you realize just how protected this connection is, and that it's about to come in, because the fact that this rune wanted to be so present, Othila, it just tells me that you're about to receive this gift, which is the meaning of this rune, and it's in the future position. You're about to receive this gift, this masculine, this just very active energy into your life. And if it's not relationship, it's gonna play out in a way that justice is finally going to be served, and you're finally it's finally coming in at the right time for you. Okay, anything else, Taurus? Or are we just gonna I tried to talk 3 times and my husky growled 3 times. Wow. What did I say, Taurus? You're about to receive something. This is receptivity over here, but not just receptivity. It already happened. It's happening right now. The fairy who's kissed by the pixies over here. It's like you're about to receive so much love, and I feel like it's from this masculine energy. This masculine energy is coming forth to give you all these kisses, it seems. Interesting. Oh my god, and it's just coming in such a fertile moment in your life. The gifts are stacking on top of one another too. It's just how I'm seeing with these X on X on X on X. And you have like 3 X's here. Well, 4, technically with 2 here. The big one here. And then another one here, which you witness, I pulled mid-reading. And as like the runes fell as I was talking in that message. But anyway, let's ground all that we have just channeled. I was pretty much just tapping into the other world frequencies. Now let's get to what's really happening with you. I am getting just this, you are aware of something that's about to come in, something that you're receiving. But now let's get into the situation that you're dealing with. Who exactly is this person of choice is dealing with? Damn. Yeah. Whoever they are, they have their shizne together. Okay, they have their stuff together. And when they come into your life, it's gonna be in a all right, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do that. They already have your whole lives planned out for you, is what it seems like. They have your whole lives planned out for you ahead of time. Deep with the soulless energy here, that's their energy. Whoever they are, I'm voice cracking because they're coming in strong, my god. By the way, these are weekly messages, but you must be patient with how these energies play out. They're so much more than weeklies. They're timely messages. Whenever you're watching this, you're meant to, and this is the frequency of the energy that you're resonating at right now, at the very least, that you're resonating. But whoever this is, they're gonna be coming in hot, alright? Coming in hot. That was a Capricorn reading I did a few weeks ago. But yeah, whoever they are, they're a very masculine energy, and I feel like they're just gonna surround you and kind of overwhelm you with love. Just gonna overwhelm you with love and just in a very positive way. Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, let's put the cards back in their deck. Actually, no, we're gonna use these. We're gonna use these. That's good. So with the master and maker, this is someone who really knows what they're doing. They're very methodical. They've learned. They've gone through trials and errors, and they have done all they needed to do in order to learn their craft and perfect their craft. And what I'm getting over here with the Glanconer, usually I would get this in a low vibrational sense with us talking about vanity and all that sorts. Oh, excuse me, which is what they might have been dealing with, because I feel like they're very aware, whoever this is, they might be a very important person just because of how loud their energy is. They might be aware of who they are, right? But there's a redirection of that energy. A redirection of that energy that is so enticing, just in a put on a show type of way, if I'm even making sense. Pretty much, they know they got goodies, okay? If that makes sense. They know they got goodies, but they're redirecting the focus. All right, the way they're coming in now. If you haven't, if this is someone returning back into your life, they're coming back a new person. They're not coming back in their old narcissistic ways. If you're worried about that, because now the message is transforming because we have Titan the Self. There's a quick change of heart, a quick epiphany that happens. And this is probably a big bang moment that they had. All right, and it's happening in a spiritual sense. So I feel like, thank you. So that's making a lot more sense. They've recently gone through a spiritual awakening of some sorts. and they've learned something about themselves. Um, and they might have approached it differently in the past, but now it's coming back because it doesn't really resonate that whatever energy this is, it's mainly narcissistic, but the energy is present, so we're not going to neglect that energy. But I am just getting this new, fresh, clean slate start. But it's like a big, fat epiphany that happens with the relationship and what to do with it. And there's just this realization of the strong connection that is here with the Tauruses. Interesting. Okay, we stopped the cards. Before I stopped it, what was the card? Sylvanius. Yep, it was the truth unveiling. And then I did it again, and I stopped. And then we have the Big Bang card. That's here. It's an energy that hasn't been used for a very long time, ready to be used. Okay, so kind of feels like a repetition of last week's, but so much more, so much more. This is a whole different energy. I love it. Okay, Taurus, that was your weekly reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated, if you enjoyed it, simply do give it a like, subscribe. Do give it a like. I'm sorry, I always fumble with the last words. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Kin family. There we go. Awesome. I am available for personal readings if you do seek wisdom or just any guidance that comes through as I channel it. And I say to you, travel safely through the night, the mind into the light, the divine. I say to you, farewell. Receive that arrow of love.